I got a stick. Ooh, I got a stick. Ooh.
Hello and welcome to the new season of Press Play. I'm Skye.
I'm Andrew.
And let's get started with introducing our new cast of people. We've had a lot of new people.
We have new people?
Yeah, we have new people, and they're going to introduce themselves.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't think we would have new people, but here we are. So let's meet them, and I'm curious to see what they're like and what they're interested in.
My least favorite video game has to be Mortal Kombat versus DCU. Worst game I've ever played my entire life. Terrible. Garbage.
I know that Chester Vaseline disagrees probably a lot.
I just feel as though he was very disrespectful to say that in the presence of Chester Vaseline. This is his first warning due to the fact that this is the first time I've ever seen him in person. Try it again, buddy.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I have.
Hi, I'm Nick McEwen. I'm going to talk about my favorite childhood game or movie. I have a lot of childhood games I really liked. Shout-outs to like Mario 64. It was a classic. My family always had it. Same with Luigi's Mansion. It was games my parents already owned that I got to play. But no, I am going to do the deep cut to Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. That shit was gas. I'm not supposed to swear. This is why you called me out personally. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, that's my favorite childhood game. It was a great game. It's terrible, but it's my favorite childhood game.
Okay, I'm Noah. Hi. I had a lot of childhood games growing up. I mean, there's quite a few that come to mind. But I think the one that's like the most notable for me was probably Smash Brothers Brawl. That was probably like my favorite game of all time when I was a kid back then. It was just like, that game like blew my mind. It was just like, oh my god, Mario and Sonic in the same game? I guess I didn't know about the Olympic sports games about that point, but you know, that game was awesome. And also Subspace is the best story mode. And that really took up a lot of my time. I think I have so much time that I've dedicated to that game as a kid. But yeah, I had a lot, but that was the most notable one, so that's it.
Okay, so hello, I am the Chester Vaseline. My favorite childhood game had to be Mortal Kombat versus Injustice. In my opinion, it was one of the great games that I played as a child, you know. And the fact that I played it, it made it so much better. My favorite movie, I don't know. You know, I don't have a favorite movie. I watched a lot of shows as a child. At the moment, it used to be WWE, right? It used to be WWE. I was a heavy, you know, main event fan. You know, I was a SmackDown fan, Raw fan. I also used to watch the old WWF clips and stuff like that, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give it to Teen Titans Go.
Hi, I'm Andrew, and my favorite childhood game would probably have to be Wii Sports Resort. I didn't had that many first-party games on the Wii, but I know I had Wii Sports Resort, and that was just absolute blast. I enjoyed all the mini games on there, whether it's 100-pin bowling or the airplane game or the one sword fighting game where you just like fight it out with the Mii's. That was a lot of fun. And also I got a shout out to the OG Wii Sports, and the Wii Baseball, slamming through that, and boxing. I don't think I've fought against Matt, but I like to imagine I did.
Okay. Hi, I'm Emma, and my favorite childhood video game was Club Penguin. I remember having Elsa's Castle as my house. I remember grinding out that pizza shop game like it was Papa's Pizzeria. Like, that was, if I was gonna play a video game as a kid, it was always Club Penguin solely. That was the only one I would play. That's all I got. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Skye, and my favorite childhood video game is probably going to be Pokemon Black because it is the first Pokemon game that I ever beat. I started with Oshawott, and that's honestly the only correct choice. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Billy, and my favorite childhood game is probably gonna have to also be Pokemon Black, just because I played that a whole lot as a kid, and that was what got me into Pokemon back when I was, say, 8 years old. But also special shout out to Monkey Quest, which I just remembered existed, which I played at 9 years old, and it was a Nickelodeon MMO game that closed in like 3 years after opening. So yeah, that's a little trip down memory lane, and those were my favorite childhood games.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and my favorite childhood game has to be Frogger on the PlayStation 1. I would sit for hours with my siblings, and we'd like pass the controller back and forth every time we died and like try to go through as many levels as possible. And if we got stuck on a particular one, we'd have to like pass it to the sibling that was the best at that particular type of level. And so yeah, that's probably the one I spent the most time on, and I enjoyed it the most.
Yo, what's up? My name is Griffin E. Branton. I have a bunch of favorite childhood video games. Like one of them was Tony Hawk's Underground 2. You really get to shred in that game, and you also get to play as Jango Fett, which in my opinion is pretty nar banks. But my favorite all-time childhood video game is definitely Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. That just slaps. It is so gas. And my favorite childhood movie is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You cannot deny that Obi-Wan and Anakin's lightsaber duel was sick. As a kid, I was like, oh my god! Wow! That's all I got.
I'm Connor, and my favorite childhood game is Skylanders. Oh my god, everybody in town would come over and play. I have never made more friends doing anything than playing Skylanders. Greatest game ever made. Amazing.
Hi, my name is Justin, and there are a few games that I think really defined my childhood. A big one is Minecraft, which, you know, just completely sucked me into PC gaming and just sort of, you know, a lot of like non-child oriented games as a whole. But I think ultimately the games that really sort of defined my childhood were the Traveler's Tales Lego games for the Wii. I collected a whole bunch of them. I think the one I played the most, though, was Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, which was just an absolute gem. Honestly, it still is a gem. If you get a chance to play it, please do, because it's amazing. You don't even need to be a big Star Wars fan to love it. But that is my favorite childhood game.
Yeah, I'm Carson Zdroga. I'm the producer of Press Play. Hello. My favorite childhood game, there's so many. I would say that, I would honestly probably say Pokemon Black 2 or Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. And I'd probably say New Super Mario Brothers on the Wii because I think it was like really the first game that I like really like played a lot with like my siblings and family and friend members, which is really great. It was a Mario game that I really, really liked. But yeah, those are a list of my favorite childhood games. So yeah.
This for all you Press Play watchers out there. Never, if one of your friends goes, you should try playing League, it's really fun, don't believe them. Your friend is lying to you. Okay? You can interact with anything other than the game. The short stories, the shows, the animations, any of that stuff. Go ahead and consume that. Never play the game. They're gonna try to silence me, but don't do it. Don't do it. Ah!
Yeah, those are some good introductions. I learned a lot about them.
Yeah, there's a large cast of people, like enough for like a competition like the Hunger Games.
Yeah, you know what? That we might consider that. There's just so many people. I want some more spotlight here. We need to limit the amount of people we have and just have a select few.
Yeah, it's good that we're talking about the Hunger Games because I'm doing a segment on that for this episode.
Oh, really? The Hunger Games? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's get into that.
ago, a surprise new installment into the Hunger Games franchise took the world by storm. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins really set the bar for what a dystopian novel should be. There's action, romance, betrayal, twists, turns, and a lot of important messages that unfortunately a lot of people seem to miss. But that's not what the segment's about. I read the newest installment, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and watched the movie that came out last fall. I'm going to be discussing the age-old question, which is better, the book or the movie? Oh, this should have been obvious, but spoiler warning. I am going to be talking about the book and the movie, so if you haven't read it or seen it, you will be spoiled. Let's start with what I really liked about the book. The book is 30 glorious chapters split into 3 parts. We hear the stories from the perspective of Coriolanus Snow, the future president of Panem himself. We get all kinds of juicy lines like how his cousin's vulnerability invites bad things to happen to her and how he's super possessive of his District 12 tribute, Lucy Gray Baird. He consistently refers to her as his and how she's his possession. Super creepy. His commentary is honestly what makes the book for me. We learned that there really wasn't any goodness in him at the slightest.
This is you. This is your badness level. It's unusually high for someone your size.
At least, none that he really wanted to keep. There was, in my opinion, a chance for him to be good at the start of the novel. But as his exposure to Dr. Gall, the game maker and head of the Capitol's War Department, grows, it becomes abundantly clear that becoming a better person was never his goal. It was always power. The book fleshes out a lot of Coriolanus' classmates, such as Clemencia Clemmy Dovecote. She's a sweet girl who ends up having to write a paper with Coriolanus after an attack on the arena while they were touring. Another classmate, Sejanus Plinth, a boy from District 2 who ended up moving to the capital with his parents, protested the Hunger Games, saying they were inhumane and that there was no point to them. In the end, only Corio wrote the paper and Clemmy paid the price for it. She fell victim to one of Dr. Gall's snakes. She genetically altered snakes to make them even more dangerous by increasing the lethality of the venom. A person who would be bitten by those snakes would form neon-colored scales on their bodies, even after the anti-venom was administered. We see this with Clemencia when she's bitten by the snakes. Dr. Gall had tested the 2 of them to see if Clemencia had, in fact, helped with the paper. If the snakes recognized the scent, they wouldn't attack. However, since Clemmy didn't help, she was bitten, and she was never the same afterwards. Lucy Gray Baird also gets a significant more amount of fleshing out in the book, albeit through Corio's eyes. I think we get a really good example of an unreliable narrator in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. We only see everything how Corio sees it. Lucy is his, Sejanus is a district coward. He deserves more than what he's given. He's better than Sejanus because he's old money capital and not district. None of these things are fact, simply how Coriolanus sees the world around him. Honestly, I really enjoyed the characterization of Snow in this book. We really got to see how he became the monster we know him to be later on in the franchise, as this does take place 64 years before the first Hunger Games book and film. Let's talk briefly about the movie now, then I'll get into the differences properly. I was so excited to hear how they performed all of Lucy Gray's music in the movie. I've been listening to the soundtrack on repeat since I saw it. Nothing You Can Take and The Ballad of Lucy Gray Baird are definitely making my next Spotify Wrapped. I honestly didn't even think I was a bluegrass girly, but after that soundtrack, I'm gonna have to listen to more. I always loved the folksy vibe the Covey gave off. Rachel Zegler did an excellent job portraying Lucy. Her voice was perfect for the role. Just listen.
Can't take my past. Can't take my history.
Tom Blyth also did a really nice job as Coriolanus. He was just as unnerving to watch on screen as he was to read in the books. Now, I can't talk about the movie without mentioning the best part of it all, Lucretius Lucky Flickerman. He had such a bigger role in the movie than he did in the books. He had so many lines in the movie that I find myself laughing about even while writing this segment. He was my favorite part of the extremely shortened version of the games. He was riddled with pretty funny one-liners. Honestly, him and Lucy were my favorite parts of the film version. Let's talk about differences now. Clemencia is the first part that comes to mind. In the book, we see her slowly go mad from the venom and the snake mutations. She gets scales on her body, and when she rejoins her classmates for the games, she's acting differently. She's more erratic, and Corio isn't as comfortable being around her. In the movie, however, after the scene with the snake, she's nowhere to be seen. She's pretty much out of the story for the rest of the film. Another more minor difference was the section with the zoo. The tributes were all thrown in the monkey cages in the zoo so they can be gawked at by Capitol citizens. Well, Corio throws himself in so that he can stay with Lucy Gray. Eventually, he gets out, and he and Sejanus bring food to their tributes. And then on, different tributes start performing for the Capitol citizens so that they can get food. This is completely cut from the film, and honestly, that was really disappointing. It's such a minor moment, but I feel like it really drove the point home that the Hunger Games to the Capitol was just a spectacle, just an annual event for them to enjoy. For the district tributes, it was the difference between life and death. The entire Hunger Games section was different too. It felt a lot more rushed, which makes sense since most things are rushed when adapted to film. At the end, when Lucy Gray sings The Old There Before while taming the snakes,
In the old there before, when nothing is left anymore.
she's not really taming the snakes now because we as the viewer know that Choreo snuck a handkerchief into the snake container. So we know Lucy's scent is there, securing her safety. That she had already won the games when the snakes came out in the movie. But in the book, there were still, I think, 3 or 4 tributes left. I'm sad that the scene of her throwing a snake at somebody got cut out of the film. It was really disappointing. My favorite difference from book to film is, as I mentioned earlier, Lucky Flickerman. In the books, he had some comments, but he wasn't nearly as prevalent as he is in the movie. It's honestly a difference I was excited to see. My favorite line came when the snake container was dropped into the arena. We see Wovey walking towards it, asking Reaper, another tribute, if they could go home. Lucky looked back at the other members and asked if it would be funny if it was candy. Once the snakes explode out of the container, this plays.
Not candy.
Lucky Flickerman's role being bigger in the film honestly made the movie so much better. I just wish that the Hunger Games section wasn't so rushed. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what my verdict is now. Drum roll, please. The book! I'm sure that comes as no surprise. The story just isn't the same without Coriolanus' creepy inner thoughts the entire time. Also, everything was so much more fleshed out than in the movie. And that isn't a surprise since everything has to be condensed. I feel like it's much easier to see Choreo's further descent into power and madness as the book progresses, rather than the movie. Well, there you have it. Movies may be good, but you just can't beat the source material. I hope this trend of more Hunger Games media continues. I'd personally like to see a book or two focusing on the other Hunger Games years and victors. What were Haymitch's games like? Who competed after Lucy Gray? Maybe that'll be answered one day. Thanks for watching. Wow, I'm really proud of that one, and it's really good to see more media about competitions and just dystopia in general.
Yeah, the Hunger Games sounds really interesting. A lot of fighting, a lot of smashing.
You know, that reminds me of that Nintendo game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh yeah, that game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of competition. So what if Press Play did their own competition?
We did. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Alright, hey everyone, this is the first episode of Press Play. We're going to be playing a little bit of Smash Bros. We're going to be doing a tournament later. We spent 20 minutes.
The gist of it is we cannot get 8 people to play. We can only get 6 people
Because
at a time.
Nintendo's bad.
So we're just doing 4 and 4.
Boo, Nintendo.
It's true.
Oh yeah. Who's Minecraft Zombies?
I am.
Fair.
Alright.
Respect it.
Alright, and
Guys,
here we have
Alright,
Oh yeah, we never introduced ourselves. Oh well.
I'm Nick, I'm Little Mac.
Yo, what's up everybody? My name's Scrubby. I'm that scrub. I'm him.
They know who we are.
He is not him.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You can just look us up on the Press Play wiki.
Who's Bart?
Press Play.
That's real.
I have the funny button.
You can see
Sans is actually in the game.
Fun button.
Thank you, Noah. You saved
Like you
me.
can design
How did I save you?
Because you hit me back.
Well, it didn't save me.
Yeah, but thank you.
Now you got saved.
Yeah, it's the gunner.
ass with my slippers.
Things aren't looking good for Little Mac.
Yeah. I also
No,
Will
he's
he
in
recover? How's he
playing.
recovering?
Everyone give Lil Mac. He's still got 3 lives.
Yeah, everyone's recovering.
Everyone kill Nick.
He got 3
Oh,
lives.
looks like everyone's teaming up on bars.
Yeah, we need to kill Nick.
But,
What do you mean?
So pretty much.
Oh, 140.
Right now, Nick has
140%.
3
It's not looking
stocks.
good
And
for
Nick
the
is trying to get
Oh,
on.
he's the only one that's still with 3 lives. Oh,
Honestly,
there he
Max
goes.
had a little bit of a disadvantage.
No,
You have
everyone
two
seems
kids.
equally
You got
bastard.
Ivysaur that's really good at zoning. You got Sam from Undertale who is
Oh,
just
we're gonna
him.
need to bleep that out.
No! No!
And then
No!
there's a shield break.
Magic and shield broken could not be me.
Got my diamond sword.
Oh yeah,
Famous
this is
last
my
words,
excuse.
Bart.
I haven't
Famous
played in
last
months,
words.
so I'm actually good at the game. I
So
just
we
haven't
have.
played.
So we have.
What?
Yeah,
So
him
are
to
you-
stand up KO punch. It
I
works
was
every
explaining.
Yeah, he used to be a
I'm actually good at the game.
Guys,
So
I haven't.
So we have Johns.
No!
I haven't played in months.
So we have
Get out of
Johns,
my
I
way.
guess.
But still makes me pissed off.
Ness Undertale.
Yes.
Here, no, just let me
Matt,
buy.
Pat,
Let me buy. No, I won't bother
Matthew,
you.
Matthew, Ness from
Yo,
the
yo,
FNAF
yo, what do
movie.
you think you're doing?
Oh my god,
I'm trying to-
Matt Pat.
Get out of
I
here.
can't believe he's
We cannot
dying.
let Sans
I
Undertale
can't
just sit
believe
here
that
and
he's
zone us
dead,
out.
guys.
Eat
Looks
my
like he's still
dust.
with us.
Don't worry,
It's almost like
his son
he's
will
still
replace
with
him.
us.
He's got the diamond sword.
I got diamond sword. Go.
Smash attack. No, no.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
down to the zombie and
Kill
the
him!
Mac.
Slide him a
Oh,
little Mac.
No! What are you doing?
Period.
We have a standoff. Oh, it's not looking good
Come
for the
on.
zombie.
sick
Use
Harold.
minecart. Just keep using minecart. That's his best move.
But I'm gonna run out of iron.
Just
No! Don't tell it. Don't do it. You're.
Oh, another Elytra save, but will
He's
it be
gonna fly
enough?
towards
I didn't
him.
even go to the nether.
Oh, and
two
Real
species.
quick, I'm Trice. Yeah.
I'm Skye. I don't know if I'm actually in charge.
I'm Donkey
Oh
Kong.
no! It's gonna spawn the flying man.
Oh no!
Donkey.
It is the rocket launcher. Take action.
The architect and the builder arrive with a sense of purpose.
I found out how to jump.
They are playing at the residence.
Yeah, you
The helm is sword.
And I just realized that the houses are hermit crab shells.
Are they? Oh yeah, over
I'm
there.
getting rolled and smoked by Donkey Kong.
No, there's hazards.
I have my stage hazards on, so y'all are gonna get.
The full Smash experience.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say. Just wait for the tournament. I swear I'll do better.
Yeah.
I'll train for it too. Oh, I smacked
This
you.
is a warm-up match. Oh.
This is a warm-up
How are you
match.
at one stock?
This is a
I'm
warm-up
gonna bring
match.
my best.
Oh my
Editor,
god,
editor, let's
Kong
highlight
got
that.
me with
It's
a
an ultimate
bomb.
dimension.
It was
Into the
bad.
Smash verse.
Got him with the nair.
Okay. Haha.
Who's Donkey Kong?
How are
DK.
Donovan.
It's Donovan.
how are
Donkey
two
Kong.
people already down one stock?
It's because Donovan's cheating.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating.
He has a
Oh my
modified
god,
controller.
cheating? Oh my god,
I want to play controller. You guys are playing with the.
He has
I'd
a
rather
modified
play with
controller.
I call you a liar.
Also, for the tournament, guys, if you guys want to know,
Yeah, I played with that controller and I lost.
It's modified now.
for the tournament,
You modified. Open your mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
what the?
Get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Damn. Dang.
You're going to the
God,
Shadow
yeah.
Realm, Jimbo.
You might
We're
not see
going
it.
to the Shadow Realm.
You might not see it,
Jimbo.
but there's actually a USB plugged into Donovan's controller that gives him better stats.
Yeah,
You
it's
got it.
true.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm Nintendo.
Oh my god.
My dad works at Nintendo.
It's Nintendo.
Why did you do
themselves.
that to us? We wasted 20 minutes.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, the one and only Stephen Mills gave him that modified controller.
Here comes the
I'm
giant
being
fist.
edge-guarded by the.
You're
Yeah,
being
I'm gonna kill this
edgeguarded
guy.
by an NPC.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
killed the NPC.
Okay, good. This is a fair fight.
Is it
Who's
now?
Donkey Kong?
You mean two?
How is this
Guy,
a fair
how are you
fight?
gonna beat Donovan?
Nope, nope.
Really? How is this a fair fight?
It's Jover.
It's Jover.
It's over, Donkey Kong. I have the high ground.
Damn it.
Tomato.
Well, I guess I'm
Let's go,
dying.
Skye.
It's over, Isabel. I have the high ground and a tomato.
Did you guys like that?
You
reference?
underestimate her power.
Guys, comment down Star Wars too. Wow.
The state
What
had.
a surprise. Donnie won.
That was a game.
Wow.
That was such a game.
That was tragic.
I love the enthusiasm.
I'll see you in the tournament,
do we not have
Donnie.
time?
You're going down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can I?
Little Mac versus Little Mac.
Challenge
We're
me in
really
my
gonna do a
territory.
Little
Battle
Mac.
of Gentlemen. Battle of Gentlemen.
Battle Gentlemen.
We're doing a Little Mac Ditto.
Battle of
Little
Gentlemen.
Mac Battle Royale.
You're stepping into my domain.
True, because I do
you
not.
get the
Little
Little
Mac
Mac?
is not my main. at
Domain
all.
expansion, Little Mac Gaming.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. Top first.
Okay.
Wait, which one? Oh, it's bottom one.
Which is the better Starburst
Why does
flavor,
this map
yellow or
fit
pink?
so
Which
well
one
for
is
the
that?
situation? Why does this map fit so well for this situation right now?
Cause I made the map.
Hit him with the right hook. Ooh. You got this.
I made it.
You got this, Donovan. Yeah, hit him
Oh,
with
he
the right
caught him.
Oh wait, I can't curse.
hook. You got this, Rock. Hit him with the right hook.
And because of that, Donovan
fair.
has to lose a
Just
star.
come up with words.
Oh, I can't believe I got back from that.
Holy crap, that was bazonkers.
This is the 80s.
Oh, I gave him his.
Oh, I died.
Okay. The classic Little Mac scare tactic.
No, I air dodge.
It's just like real boxing. You need to get in your opponent's head.
Oh, nice.
Come on, full like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That's fair. Ooh, God.
Especially through it to get inside of me.
Oh, I thought I would needed to hit that counter.
I was
Bro,
close.
Nick, I thought you were
That's
gonna
fair.
fail that.
You covered that get up very well. Ooh! I thought I was the one with KO
Right
punch.
in the
I have
kisser.
no reading comprehension.
Yeah, he beat McShmoo.
Oh no!
Yeah, you did me. You just smashed air dodge.
I wanted to air dodge into the platform so I could.
Dude, we're filthy air dodgers. We're air dodging with a character that doesn't have good ground game. I mean, good air game.
Oh, okay. Donovan loses.
Oh, nice. No, that was a good read.
Survey says Donovan loses.
It's Little Mac, so you never know. I thought you were about to.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to perfect combo me into KO punch. I was so afraid.
No.
GG.
That was a good match.
Oh, Nick won.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Dang.
Thanks for watching.
Hosting?
Little Mac Gaming.
Little Mac Gaming. The only way you can play the game.
Stay Little Mac in Indiana.
Stay Little Mac in.
Wow, that was a really competitive game there.
Yeah, actually, something to look forward to for our audience. We are doing a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament here on Press Play.
Yeah, we're gonna have all people play against each other, and we'll crown a champion in a bracket-style tournament.
All right, well, that's all we have for our season premiere of this season of Press Play. It's so great to see so many new people.
And we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Thanks for watching, and remember to press play, Indiana.
Yep, press play.